Was the wedding night as you expected, and did it hurt? Hey guys, it's
Ebony
and Ivory, and we are here filming a Newlywed Q&A. I put up a little thing on my Instagram story a few days ago asking you guys for any newly married questions that you had for us, and there were so many. So I've chosen 10 of them to answer. But if after this video you find that you didn't have your question answered, then please give a thumbs up and we will do a part 2. Or you can DM me your question privately and I'll answer it for you on Instagram. Okay, you ready?
ready.
Okay, if we look down here, it's because I wrote down the questions on a notepad. Okay, what has been the most challenging part of being married?
I'd say probably for me sharing space, because I lived on my own for like 2.5 years. So had my apartment and everything was mine. So having Alicia here, everything is ours. So just getting used to that, but it's been actually really nice sharing things.
Aww.
Sharing our space together. Yeah.
For me, it's not really, I mean, it's kind of about being married, but it's just our situation in particular, because I don't have a work visa for Canada yet since I've like just moved here, and so I can't legally work here yet. So Josh is the only one who's working right now and like making money, and so like that makes me feel kind of guilty because I want to contribute more, and I just kind of have to get like comfortable with having my man provide for me.
Oh yeah.
But he doesn't mind it. Like, you don't mind it?
It's literally my job to make sure you're all looked after.
For richer or for poorer, baby.
Yeah.
So this one's more for me. It says, how do you survive living in Canada right now without a job during the pandemic? We have this ongoing kind of inside joke where I say that Josh's nickname is the land and that I'm just living off the land. But in all seriousness, I did save money before I came to Canada, so I am contributing those savings, but I'm just not actively making money because I can't. What is one thing you do that annoys each other? Where to begin, hey?
Okay, this girl, oh my gosh.
What?
Every item of clothing she takes off, it's inside out. So like
Everyone does that.
No one does that. No one does that.
Let us know.
So let us know in the comments, because it is so frustrating when I'm like trying to do laundry and every single article of her clothing is inside out. The sleeves are inside out. And she's like, it's fine, I just gotta put it in the wash, it's fine. Like, no, they have to be, the right way out. Or for hanging things up, oh my goodness, I go to hang stuff up.
Okay, I am bad with that. Like, sometimes I hang things up.
Inside out?
Inside
you
out.
actually hang them up inside? I haven't
Oh,
seen
did you not know that? I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, I'm talking about just like when I'm trying to hang up.
Sometimes I can't be bothered, like...
Oh my gosh.
I feel like I just exposed myself.
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna say, like what annoys me about you. Do you know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
The way he slurps his hot drinks. Like, do you want to drink this for them? Like, don't fake it, just drink it like how you normally would. That is not how you normally
This
drink.
is water. This is not a hot drink.
He'll like slurp his drinks like.
It tastes better if it's aerated.
It's so annoying.
It's called aeration.
But like, remember what I said to you last night when you were eating the popcorn as well? I was like, literally every single drink or food item that he has, he finds a way to make eating it annoying to the people around him. Like, he was eating popcorn last night, and we put like some icing sugar in the like little packet of popcorn, and he's like, I'm sitting there eating mine just like this, not like normal. He's like shaking the thing, and then he's like got icing sugar over him, he's got all the kernels over him.
Okay,
so
in my
annoying.
defense, you put the icing sugar in the bag of popcorn, right? It's gonna be on the top, so you gotta shake it up to get it all around.
But you shook it before you started eating it as well.
just to make sure it's all around and every single kernel has
does
popcorn.
it after every bite.
No, I don't. Anyways,
and is this our first fight?
This is our first fight.
The next question is, what's your advice for lukewarm Christians wanting to get better in faith and wait till marriage? My advice for lukewarm Christians wanting to get better in their faith is, the first thing I would say is, what is it that is making you lukewarm in your faith? That needs to be resolved first, before you can grow in your faith, is the lukewarm side. The way that I think about it is, like, if you eat like sugary foods and stuff, like, your body will kind of adapt to it. Even though it's not that good for you, your body will adapt. If you eat healthy foods, your body will adapt. If you are mixing up eating super sugary, unhealthy foods with a bunch of like salads and healthy foods all in one day, your stomach is going to be really unsettled and really unhappy. So it's best to choose, what side are you on? What are you going to be feeding yourself with? Because it is ultimately just going to cause you pain, and it's going to make you feel exhausted trying to constantly balance the two different ways that you want to live your life. That's my answer for the first part of the question, but Josh, do you want to answer that second part about waiting till marriage?
Yeah, sure. I would say my advice would be, if you're lukewarm in your faith, chances are you're going to be lukewarm in your relationship. So putting God at the center of your relationship will ultimately help you wait until marriage, because it's not just you that's trying to resist or persevere or whatever the struggle that may be for you to wait till marriage. It's not just you facing it alone, like, you're facing it with God. And if God's the center of your relationship, it's not just you, it's you and your partner and God all in this together. So I would say that.
That's really good. And it says in the Bible, like, a three-corded rope is not easily broken, or three...
I don't know, that's pretty it's pretty true.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something like that in the Bible. I don't know, I should know. Alright, next question number 5. We're halfway there. You are both different people from different lifestyles. How do you bring those lifestyles into one that works well for you both? I thought this was a really interesting question, because I haven't really thought about how we do that. I think that for the most part, Josh and I are lucky because we're really similar. We kind of value the same things and want to use our time doing like similar activities. But I think that probably the biggest difference in our relationship is Josh is very like outdoorsy, adventurous, loves to go outside and get dirty and like all that, and that is so not me. Like, I am much more like contemplative. Like, I will sit down and I will journal and write songs and be a lot more in my own head. But I think that we both, since the beginning of our relationship, have like appreciated those differences.
Yeah.
Did you say?
Yeah, I'd say so.
And so I think that because we appreciate those differences of lifestyle within the other person, we've kind of like merged it together. So like, I go on hikes with him now. I watch his adventure shows with him, survival shows and stuff, and I'm like pretty keen on like going freedom camping and stuff, which is something I wouldn't have wanted to do before. Just like getting into the things that he's into, because it's a quality I appreciate in him and I would like to see grow in myself. And I can see that Josh has become a lot more like contemplative as well, and like more of a thinker, doesn't mind spending as much time at home anymore. Like, yeah, we've kind of just like rubbed off on each other, and yeah, I think that's what happens when you get married. Like, the two become one. Okay, do you want to read this question? Okay, I'll read the question. What's the first feature you fell in love with when you first saw each other? Should we say it on 3, because we both know we have the same answer?
1, 2, 3.
Smile. We both fell in love with each other. Smile.
Yeah.
How did you find moving in together without living together previously?
I actually thought it was really easy, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be difficult. Because she was quarantining at my apartment before
We could be together.
before we could be together, before we could get married. So I was living with my parents, and then after we got married, I just came back home, and she was here with me.
Yeah. Yeah, some things were changed. Some pieces
Yeah.
of furniture were moved around
Yeah,
and stuff. But
most things made more sense. A few things didn't, but as a whole, things made more sense.
yeah, I don't think it was that hard
No.
moving in together. I think it was more fun than
Yeah.
challenging.
Yeah, to be
Not
honest.
really that many challenges.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 8. How has your morning routine changed as a married couple? What is our morning routine?
We don't really have a routine, do we?
We wake up,
We wake up. I wake up. I always wake up first, and then
you'll go play video games.
no, I usually sit in bed for like a while before I even get up.
Really?
Oh yeah, this morning. What time is it now? I think I woke up at 7,
Yeah.
and I didn't even get out of bed till like 9.
Can I say what happened this morning?
What happened this morning?
When I woke up?
Oh yeah.
So, I was like, he always wakes up before me. And I was just like lying down, like sleeping, fast asleep. And then I woke up and I opened my eyes. And he's like this close to my face with his eyes like that. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then I'm like, what are you doing? And then he just stood up and like went to the bathroom.
Didn't
And I'm
even
like,
say anything.
what?
Didn't
Like he
even
didn't
say-
even say anything. And then he came back. I was like, what were you doing, babe? Why were you like looking at me like in that creepy way while I was sleeping? He's like, oh, I was like, I just thought it would be funny if I did that and then you woke up. And I was like, how long were you doing that for? And he's like, maybe like 5 minutes.
No, like a minute.
Oh, a minute?
Because I like I could see that you were starting to kind of like wake up, and so I was like, she's about
Oh,
to wake up.
okay.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, but that doesn't even answer the question.
What was the question?
How
Morning
has
routine, oh, yeah.
how's your morning routine changed?
Okay.
You never used to eat breakfast.
Yeah, I basically before like being married, I just kind of eat when I felt like it.
Not
But,
at
like,
meal times at all. Now, he has someone make him breakfast almost every morning. He made breakfast this morning though. And yesterday morning, he made pancakes.
Oh yeah, pancakes. Yeah.
And this morning, he made oats.
We often sit in bed.
Yeah, sometimes we sit in bed and drink together.
Yeah. Whiskey.
We drink in bed together. He'll have a tea or a hot chocolate. I'll have a coffee. We'll just like talk, look at funny things on our
Yeah.
phone. Life's freaking good.
That's pretty good.
Life's good. Was the wedding night as you expected, and did it hurt?